My hair's a mess. My bad. I apologize. Should I also push this back? Jesus Christ. Now I look like George Washington. Korean president looking. Really, Grace? I'm glad you like it. The eyebrows? Oh, maybe I should have drew them. I mean, my eyebrows are decent, but I think I should have maybe filled them in or something. I have a pencil. I think I could have filled this a little more. Yeah. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. He looks like he's gonna invite us to his church. Crazy. But you don't like pencil? Like eyebrow pencil? I thought that's what everyone used. Or do you use like gel type? I think I have both. I'm not even joking. I think, oh no, I have a gel eyeliner. Yeah. Yeah, the MAC one. I have a Korean one. I bought it when I was in Korea. Also, hi everybody. How's everyone doing? I don't hate the look, honestly. Thank you. I'm glad you didn't feel that way. Yeah. My hair was just mess. I decided to just leave it. It's because I've been wearing headbands. You know, I don't like having hair on my forehead. I like the look of it. I don't like it because I get acne. What's up with your hair? Thank you. Thank you, Maimon. Thank you. Oh, what happened, Harper? I have some things I have few things that I want to like talk with you guys about. No, like I don't exactly know how to say it. Like I went somewhere. I want to share you guys like where I went. I also want to share like what I'm doing, like some things I felt today. You know what I mean? Like serious talk-ish? I don't exactly know how to describe it. But I'm trying to like wait until I tell you guys. Cause yeah, I'm gonna try to wait until everyone joins it, and maybe we'll have the conversation like around like a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a few minutes later. You get what I mean? Right now it's just kind of like everyone welcome in. No, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's like I bought something expensive today, and you know what I mean. Wear something you look cold. I'm not cold. It's just my habit to cross my arms. My room's actually very warm. It's like 80 degrees. It's very warm, very warm. I just look cold because I'm thin. Yeah. Looks like the newbies weren't scared away yet. Nah. These are the innocent newbies that just joined, you know. Why is it that hot in there? I like hot temperatures, you know. Hot boy. You know, I generally get cold really easily, so. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing great. Wrong definition of hot. I get sick really easily, so I have to make sure my room is mostly warm. Yes. What'd you guys all do today? What'd you guys all eat? Today was Saturday, right? Yeah. I think this is the holiday Saturday. So I feel like a lot of people might have rested at home from last stream. Also, now that I show my eyebrows, don't I look so expressive all of a sudden? Like, I'm very conscious of the way my eyebrows are moving so dynamically. Yes. Angry Bird eyebrows. Angry Bird eyebrows are crazy. That's crazy. I am balding. I really am. I looked at a VOD yesterday, and then there was a moment where I bent down and I saw like a huge exposed spot on the back. I got shocked. I gotta make sure I take these pills well. You like that host from Running Man? Let me just kill myself. Let me just He's like the icon of ugly in Korea. That's actually insane. Do I shave my eyebrows? Shave as in like I trim, like I shape them. I don't know if that's the right sense. Does that make sense? Like I you know, cause I get some here and I get some here, so I have to like make sure it's in the right shape. But what's the point? I never show eyebrows anyway. Yeah. You like this look? Thank you. He thinks Yujaseok is ugly? Guys, that's the national... Everybody in Korea thinks that. It's a... Yeah. You look like a chick just after hatched. It's crazy. Have you seen him when he was younger? Yeah, he was notorious for being an ugly comedian in Korea. He was like the iconic. Anyway, hi everyone. What'd you guys all eat today, huh? I made like a huge pan of pasta because I didn't want to bother cooking. Like I meant like multiple times a day. So I'm just gonna eat pasta later and dinner and later again. You get the idea. Also, hi, welcome in all the new homies. I think there's a lot of newbies nowadays. So, oh yeah, mine was also chicken pasta. I'm pretty good at pasta, guys. I think I grew a pretty good sense at it. You know what the key to a good pasta is? What do you guys think makes something a good pasta? I figured out the key. I mean, there's multiple keys, but like a very important part. Very, very important part. Oh, hi, April. If you have water in it, sauce? No. This is like a very obvious thing, but I feel like a lot of people don't do this. What do you think make pasta good? It's very simple. It's really easy. You know, when you go to like super expensive restaurant, do you know what they put in their pasta? They put chicken broth, you know, or like vegetable broth. But realistically, how many people actually make chicken broth using chicken bone at home? No one does that, right? I realized, guys, I know it might be like obvious. You might be like, obviously, Hyosang, like everyone knows this. But basically, you need to put chicken powder in your pasta. And I mean like a lot of chicken powder. And you can't just buy any chicken powder. There's like specific brands. You have to use those. Like on top of a good pasta is what I meant. Chicken powder to your rice. I think that's a good choice too. I think that works well. Yeah. But chicken powder is... I'm pretty sure most restaurants use chicken powder instead of actually making chicken broth. That's something I also noticed. Because I could tell the taste. There's like chicken powder taste. Yeah. And chicken powder taste is not that far from chicken broth taste. They're like basically the same. It's just a little saltier, I would say. Like chicken bone broth, like they're great, but who bothers making them? You know? So, just let me share my pasta recipe. Heat up your pan, put olive oil. The quality of the olive oil doesn't really matter. I know people like freak out about that. Honestly, you can't really tell. Especially the cooking process, you can't tell. Maybe the olive oil you put on afterward matters, but like it doesn't matter in the beginning. And then you put your meat, and then you put, like after the meat is cooked, you put garlic, tomato paste, that has all the herbs in it. Then, you know what you add? MSG and chicken powder and pepper. Like if you put these three, becomes restaurant quality. And then later add like butter. Yeah. It's so simple, but I swear it tastes really good. Just like you have to put a little more chicken powder than what you think is correct. Then it tastes really good. Yeah. You don't know what MSG is? Oh, it's like MSG. Monosaccharide glucose or something like that. It's this white powder and it doesn't have a taste. It's very tasteless, but it basically brings out the savoriness of the dish. Yeah. Oh, monosodium glutamate. Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's a flavor enhancer. That's how you usually think of. There's this whole idea where you need to use both MSG and glutamate tamsan, or I don't know if you guys would be interested in this, but maybe we could have this like detailed cooking talk later. Yeah. All right. I feel like most people are here, so let's have a few conversation. I spent a lot of money today, a big money. What do you think I bought? I spent like big money. Yeah, I would say this is one of the biggest purchases of the year. What's the sigh? What's the sigh? It's ultimately for my career. Yes. What's your idea of big? It's still 3 digits, if that makes sense. It's 3 digits. Nah. I already have a good mic. Not green screen. Not piano lesson. I already take them. They're not expensive. Actually, I don't know if I already told you guys. I begged my teacher to lower the price, so my piano lesson is actually not that expensive now. But I'm not taking them right now because they're on winter break, so the piano practice room is not open, so I can't take lesson. Yeah, because I take it at school, But anyway, nah, it's not lesson. It's not camera. I already have a very expensive camera. Children's to work for you? That's crazy. No one's guessing it. Oh! Actually, no, TK got it right. And the answer is... Oh, no. I also bought that, Laurie. That's something I also bought. I bought glasses. Please say something valuable. Have you ever seen me spend money on things that aren't valuable? I never waste money beside sewing machine. I don't waste money. Yeah, I got glasses. Very expensive glasses. It's extremely different from this. I got the rimless ones that I was talking about. So you know how these ones are like thick? The ones I bought are like basically invisible. Yeah. I bought those. No, thing is they're making it, so they're ordering and making it, so I'll probably get them like next week. Yeah. Let me not comment? Wait, why? No. I was thinking about it, but I carried out to action. You know? This is actually a pretty big improvement for me, guys. So, guys, I actually have so many things I want to say today. There's a lot of things that I want to say. You could even think of this as like a Hyosang 3.5, or you know, like it's like a major update. You already have them. Here's the thing. Glasses is the first step to fashion. In order for me to like reach the musician image that I want to reach. Wait, we downgraded to 3.5. I forgot what version we're on. Are we on 4? She was on 4.5.3. Basically, glasses is key to fashion. And this is like part of me changing into new Hyosang. The reason why it's not Hyosang 6.0 is because this is within the 4.0 upgrade. Yeah, 4.0 upgrade already included these fashion upgrades. Yes. Okay, I don't know if you... Okay. Have you seen how I dress like last year? I used to wear very bad t-shirts, but recently I like improved a lot of the visuals and camera and like glasses and you know and things like that. Like this is part of the upgrade. I'm doing an upgrade right now. Yeah. Here's the thing. Normally, where do I even begin the story? You know what my biggest weakness is? You know how everyone has a weakness? You know what my weakness is? Everyone has a strength and weakness. My strength is being careful. And my strength is, you know, thinking through. Those are my strength. My biggest weakness is the fact that I worry too much and I think too much. And I try too hard to make the best choices that it actually hinders me from making good choices. That kind of makes sense, right? Overthinking to the point where I actually not end up working efficiently. Kind of like I overthink about what songs to release and I end up not releasing anything. Or I overthink about what will be the best glasses to buy and I end up not buying anything. I was thinking about buying these glasses like 3 years ago. So today I went to the glasses shop and if it was old me, guys, I would have never been able to pick glasses on the day I visit. I would never. Like, can you guys do that? Like, walk into a glasses shop and buy the glasses at that day? I usually come back like 2-3 times. I never buy right away. Because I don't make decisions quickly. You know? Even if I have a shoe I want to buy, I think about it like over a year before I buy them. Yeah, that exactly. You do research for like 2 weeks. I do research for like years. I'm not joking. Now I know every single glasses brand out there. And the guy was offering a price initially. You know what price he was offering? He said, for the frame and for the lens and everything, he said, I'll give you a good price of 850. And for silhouette, it's not off. Like, it's the right price. Like, these are very expensive glasses, you know. These are really, really expensive glasses. But then, like, I stalled him. Like, I stalled for, like, so long. And then, over time, like, he started giving discounts. Like, oh, like, let me give you student discount. I never told him I was a student. he was like, oh, I'll give you student discount. And then I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'll give you like a compressed lens, blah, blah, blah. And then I already knew what the right price for these was. You know how you could only negotiate if you know the price? And he also knew that I knew the price. So he said like, I'll do it for like $750. And I was like, let me think. And I said like, I wanna like think about it just a little bit longer. I'm so sorry to like take your time. And then like I was about to walk out of the store and I stood there and I was thinking for a while. I was just standing there in front of the door without leaving. And then I turned and I said, if we could do 700, then I'll pay right now and I'll buy it. And he was like, okay. Yeah, you know. So I ended up just buying on spot. 700 is not even like that cheap for it. It's like a little lower than what you could usually find in Boston. Yeah. But yeah, I ended up like I wasn't even trying to negotiate. I just bought it because I don't want to like spend another weeks like deciding, you know, rich. Gotta make investment. I was thinking like this is like a Christmas present to myself. Yeah. For glasses, are they X-ray vision or something? Here's the thing, guys. I don't know if anyone has silhouette glasses. Like, these are supposed to be this priced. Yeah. It really is. It really is. Yeah. Even if it's not good, I have to say good. No. They are like... They're very, very good glasses. No. It's not for name brand. Like, okay, be honest, guys. How many of you guys here have heard the name like Silhouette for glasses? Have you heard like Silhouette glasses? Have you heard that name? That's the point. You heard it? But most people don't know what it is. Guys, that's the point. If it's a brand that you know the name well, then most likely you're paying for the name. But if it's a brand that's expensive but like you don't know the name, you're most likely paying for the quality. And Silhouette is like a very good quality glasses, if that makes sense. Like on a similar price range, people like not similar price range. Like if I say like Cartier or Tom Ford, you know how those are designer brands? Designer brands are popular, but at the same time, like they won't be able to match the quality of the glasses professional brands. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, I'll show you guys when it gets here. It's a very weird glasses. It's really unique glasses. It's really weird. It's really weird. You get your eyes checked every 10 years. There was another part that was so frustrating. Because, did you know that I wear glasses prescription that's like terribly off? Like what I mean by that is, I told the eye doctor that I work in front of a computer all day, and they give me a prescription that's like way lower. So as a result, I can't even read science well outside. But thing is, I had low prescriptions all my life, so it doesn't even feel like that's weird, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. So I was sitting there like debating if I should get low prescription or high prescription. And he said, the guy was like, I'll just give you something in between. Like, do you think that would work? Yeah. They didn't do an eye check? No, I already had a prescription. It was like a debate between, you know how if you have a very strong prescription glasses, but you look in close distance all the time, you know how it's like not good for your eyes? It's actually better to have like lower prescription for, you know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't lie during my exam. I didn't lie. Yeah, recent prescription. I mean, it was 2025, so yeah. The prescription expired, but I didn't tell him that it was expired because if it's expired, then I have to take a test again and I have to pay again. I don't want to go through all that. Yeah. No. I had a prescription paper. I already had a prescription. Yeah. But anyway, if you see the glasses, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's really...
Really glad to catch your stream after being busy recently. Prism lenses cost so much the price makes me wanna cry, lol.
Thanks so much, Anonymous, for $10. Thanks so much. What's prism lenses? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. Is that like a different type of lens? Thanks so much, Anonymous, for $10. Okay. Another really important statement. So, this is something about you guys. I had something I wanted to tell you guys. Just because, like, this Anonymous, this is also for you. So today, I was at the grocery store. And I bought my groceries. And because, you know, I spent so much money, I've been cutting down all my expenses lately. I've been not eating any beef, only chicken and rice and vegetable. You know, I've been very cutting down on my expenses. Okay. Now here's a statement. You know how I'm a streamer? Well, I mean, I'm a musician, but I also stream. And you know how homies are very nice enough to gift me $10, $50, $100 and more? Well, here's the thing. I'm sure you guys already all know, but making $100 is such a hard work. Do you guys see where I'm coming from? Like $100, sometimes it just feels like a number, but if you actually try to go out there and you try to make $100, it's so hard. It's so hard. I mean, some people might be able to make it in like an hour, you know, but most of the time you have to work hours for it. Like, even if you work all day, you might not make $100. If I go out there right now and I get a part-time job at Five Guys and I work 9 to 5 and then I come back home and I pay the taxes, I'm not gonna make $100. You know what I mean? Like $100 is so... Queen Ricardo, thanks so much for rating. Thank you. Could you give shout out to Queen Ricardo? Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for the raid. Normally I would talk more, but you know, I was in the middle of an important conversation. So, you know, I'm sure most of you guys are adults who make your own money. I mean, I know we have a lot of students here, but $100 is such a big money. But as you get older and you start to pay bills, sometimes number just kind of feels like a number. You know, like when you pay rent, when you pay bills, you can't really grasp the number of $100. Even like $1,000, $10,000. You get what I'm saying. But today, while I was negotiating with the glasses guy was like, okay, I have to buy the frame at this price, and if I sell you, I make this much money. So I can't sell you lower than this because I wouldn't be able to make any profit, like blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this guy literally built a shop.
What's this triangle hair?
Thanks so much, Ren. Thank you. It's my weird hair day. Like, this guy built an entire shop and he learned how to make glasses, and he is staying here, spending all this time talking to me. Like, basically, guys, making $100 is so hard. It's so hard to make $100. But homies just give those money to me. And I just wanted to say, like, first of all, it's unreal. You know, it's unreal. Second, like, I'm very grateful. It's like what I was trying to say. I feel like I hope even if I get famous and I make a lot of money, I don't forget about that. Like, it's such a big money, you know. No, I always knew this, but like, I don't know. I just became conscious of it again. Yeah. It takes you 18 hours to make $100. In fact, like most people, it takes about that much amount of time. So whenever I get money from you guys, I don't think of it as like $100. I think of it as like they gave me like 15 hours of their time. They gave me like 18 hours of their time. Make a video to make $100 from working outside? That sounds like a great idea. But it's very difficult to get a job and then quit right away. You know what I mean? But actually, that sounds like a great idea. Maybe I try to like sell gums. Do your videos get you money too? I have another important statement. This is concerning you guys as well. So, this is actually a really big change. This is really, really big change. Really big change. Really big change. And, okay, you might not think it's a big change, but it really is a big change for me. How many of you guys here watch YouTube VOD of my live stream? Well, I don't know if you guys ever remember me mentioning this, but do you guys know other YouTubers who live stream? And do you guys also know that most people don't leave VODs behind? Did you guys know that? Do you know why? It's because it hurts the algorithm to leave VODs behind. So, unless you have a specific purpose of the VOD, most people take it down. Yeah. I kept them up because I know people watch it. But this year, I'm planning to grow this channel. And in order to do that, we have to like start caring for the algorithm and stuff. You know what I mean. And I decided, it's actually the time to make that decision. And I am gonna take down the VODs. So what this affects is, you know the clips that people made from our YouTube videos? Like they're also gonna get taken down if we take down the VOD. And from now on, what I'm gonna do is, you know how there be streams of my important streams? Like album release, you know, or like important days. Those VODs, I think I'll probably keep it as membership. Yeah. Horrible decision, but you do you. What about European homies? Instead, I'm gonna try to make more bite-sizable clips of my streams, if that makes sense. Like what I mean by this is, you know how right now, after I finish streaming, there's like a 3-hour video of like unprocessed clips. Instead of that, I'm gonna try to make like a condensed version so that like people who want to catch up could catch up more conveniently, if that makes sense. Not just shorts, like longs. Thank you so much, DK. Yeah. No, that's what I mean by this is not the same as putting the VODs. Yes, it's not. Like I'm aware. You could also maybe make a channel for the lives. I could, but now that would take some times to do that. Yeah. The part that feels funny is not the same as others. I know. I know. Wouldn't inactivity cause less growth as well? Exactly. Guys, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Leaving my YouTube VOD is the reason why my channel kind of lost a lot of the algorithm. You know how I've been live streaming since like 5 years ago? Having the live, like, okay, not even just the VOD, like going live itself is also killing the algorithm. I don't know if you guys know that. That's why like most famous YouTuber don't go live streaming on their main channel. Girl, you barely post? That's the issue. It's like, imagine like from your perspective, I just live stream and I post covers, but in YouTube's algorithm, I was like posting like one video of 3-hour VOD per day. Yeah. How does it kill the algorithm? Because, okay, have you guys ever went onto the YouTube page and you see the VOD as recommended video? Like, have you ever seen my VOD as recommended video? Like, alongside with other YouTube videos? Okay, how many people do you think among someone like that's not a Hyomi, do you think would click on those 3-hour video and watch the full thing? Like, no one does. No one does. That's why, guys, that's why most YouTubers don't leave VODs. We do. Maybe like 2% would click. How many do you think would watch the full video? You know how like watching the full video affects a lot? I think you're wrong, but okay. You pick numbers than us. Yes. Like, I kept it up. So I counted the total number of VODs. There's 1,200 VODs. There's 1,200. Ever since I live streamed, I knew leaving these VODs hurt my algorithm. But I kept it up. Why? Because there's people who watch them, you know? And I'm also very well aware that that has been like hindering the growth of the channel. But my goal for next year is to grow the channel. So even if I am like, yeah. The VODs on Twitch are fine. Twitch doesn't have any kind of algorithm like that. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is this. I know some people who watch VODs are upset by this decision, but please understand that from the start, this was something that I was abnormally doing, even though I was aware that it was hurting my channel. And now, like, I just decided to like let it go. Yeah. Does that make sense? So, like, before I did this, I was like, I know these are going to hinder clips and things like that for YouTube clips, you know. But I was thinking, I still have to make a decision. Like, I can't satisfy everything, you know. I could make VODs members only, so I'm gonna leave like important lives as VODs. Like that are worth watching. So you know how right now if you go to my VOD there's like 2 million videos? Instead of that, I'm gonna have like very important day like my birthday or, you know, album release day or like, you know what I mean, those days as membership videos so people could actually go back and visit them. But like regular everyday ones, I'll probably just take down. Yeah. Why membership? Because if you just leave them as public video, then like this is bad for the algorithm. Like, do you get what I'm saying? In fact, guys, like I don't know if this makes sense, guys. I don't know if this makes sense. Leaving a live stream VOD is never good. It's never good. Like does this kind of make sense? Like the VOD on Twitch will still be available, but the decision is made because, yeah. How about live streaming on Insta? Did you know that Instagram also has this function of being able to save live stream videos? Okay, have you guys ever, hear me out, have you guys ever went on Instagram and someone posted, like a celebrity posted like their live stream video? Okay, how many people sit there and watch a VOD of Instagram live stream video after it's posted? No one does. Like what I'm saying is, those functions exist, but it's really not useful, you know? Like you might, but like not that many people do. And like platforms like Twitch, they don't hurt you. In fact, it's good to have VODs up on Twitch, but on YouTube, it's really not. Yeah. Ah, thank you, Sabina. Thanks so much for gifting membership. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much for a membership. Thank you. Won't that end up bringing in more people to Twitch then? I thought you wanted people on YouTube. Wait, which part? Wait, let me think. Which part have I not? A late Christmas gift? Thanks so much, Sabina. Thanks so much. Wait, which part haven't I elaborated enough? Can you save for only members? I will, but... Sucks for people out of country. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Okay. Let me try to just turn off the music and elaborate as best as possible. Hear me out. So, I'm planning to grow our YouTube channel very actively next year. And for the past 5 years, for the past 1,200 lives that I've been doing, I left the VOD alive, even though it's very publicly obvious fact that those VODs hurt the channels, because I knew people would go back and watch them. But I decided I should stop it. And I'm not just stopping, like if I just take that away, then, you know, it'll be simply taking what's existing away. So instead of just taking them away, what I'm transitioning is, instead of leaving an entire live VOD, I'm gonna work with me and editors to make sure we post like highlights of live stream, so that people who could catch up with YouTube videos that are like properly cut, instead of having 2-3 hours of unprocessed video, which is gonna kill all the other channel videos. And I'll still have the live stream VODs for important days up for membership, because, you know, why does this seem so serious? Because some people might feel like, oh, Hyosang is choosing fame over us, you know, like he changed. And I just want to like make sure I explain correctly. Yeah. I get it, but I don't like it. I also don't like it. I also don't like it. But this year, I'm really with the mentality of like, I'm gonna stop like trying to please everyone. And I mean that like same thing with music, as in like, whether it's music, whether it's whatever, I'm gonna try to sort of like learn to make decisions like with the awareness that it might disappoint some people. Yeah. Like ultimately, it's headed to the direction where, you know, we get more content. What about making a second channel? A lot of people do that, where they post VODs on their second channel and things like that. But right now, the demand is not that high for me to hire a separate editor who would download those videos and upload them every single day, you know, if that makes sense. At least you let us know that's considerate enough. Thank you. I just wanted to let you know because, like, I wasn't worried about VOD because realistically, how many of those 1,200 VODs are you going to go back and watch? Not really. Most likely people would go back and watch like yesterday's one. You know what I mean. But I know people have clips that they saved from YouTube videos. Like those are the ones I was very hesitant on. But, you know. What about those committed homies that can't watch you when you're live? That's what I meant by like, we have to like let something go, you know. That's why instead of just letting them not have anything, I'll have a condensed version. Because, okay, imagine there's a homie who's not able to watch my live stream because they live in a different time zone. How many people do you think among those people will sit down and watch the entire 1 hour or 2 hour, 3 hour VOD? I'm sure there is, but it's really little. Most people won't. Most people would prefer if there's like a shorter version. And even if they were to watch that 1 3 hour one, they would skip the beginning, you know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All my memories will be disappeared. That is why for those dedicated homies, you know how if someone is that dedicated, you know how they would probably already have a membership in the channel? Like, do you guys agree? If someone is that dedicated, they would already have a membership in the channel. So that's why I'm leaving the important VODs as membership videos. Because like if they're that dedicated, they wouldn't be hesitant to like have membership for those days. Because, hear me out. Okay, I left a very important part. If you turn a video into membership video, it doesn't hurt the algorithm. That's why. Like, I forgot to mention the very important part. That's why. But then why don't I turn all VODs into membership? YouTube doesn't allow me to turn all videos into membership. Like, they hinder that on purpose because they're worried people might make channel and then turn every single video into membership and people would feel like they got scammed. So they don't have that function. Like, do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why. In fact, okay guys, I don't know if you ever check other channels, they already do one or the two, where they only leave certain VODs as membership, or they don't leave VODs, or there's few people who leave the VODs, but they're the people where the live stream is very condensed and it has like 100,000, 300,000 views, you know. It's already like fully viewable. Yeah. How often are you going to be posting these VODs? Because if it's not often, is it even worth getting the membership? That's like, the membership is, the membership VOD is for the people, it's like, it's for really, really loyal fans who want like any way of, you know, finding this. How much do you expect the increase by this? We wouldn't know because for the past 5 years, I've been having them up. Yeah. It's like screaming at a wall. You already made your decision, it's whatever. Yes, like this is not about changing decision. I just want to like, instead of just doing it without telling you guys, I wanted to tell you guys so that it's not like, you know, like, you know how, but also, I don't know, sometimes in this kind of moment, I kind of tell myself, maybe I shouldn't say stuff like this because sometimes if I didn't mention it, people would have taken like few days to even notice it and like might have not cared. But if I say these things, then people think of this as like betraying. So whenever I have these moments, I really feel like maybe it's better to not mention these things. Yeah. Don't say nothing and do whatever. I could do that, but it's just like a mannered behavior to like say something before doing it. You know? Yeah. No, you would have caught, but then a lot of people might have not cared because most people don't watch VODs. Yes. I see many people do that, what you're saying, and make shorter videos and highlights. It really does make more sense because they're most inclined to watch it, all because not hours long. Exactly. Yeah. So it's just like a heads up. I also prefer YouTube VOD. Like, I don't like watching VOD on Twitch because the UI is not friendly. I can't skip easy. It's very like more harder to use. Like YouTube VOD is better. I don't watch VODs on Twitch. What did Yuna say? Why couldn't you just leave VOD until the next live? That is exactly what kills the algorithm. Like, that is the exact reason. Right after my live stream ends, my video, like the VOD, it gets posted as if it's a YouTube video. Okay, guys, imagine if it wasn't a VOD. Like right now, you guys are thinking it's like a VOD. Imagine on Luxed channel, imagine if I posted 2-3 hours of me playing piano every single day. Like, do you think... What do you think that's gonna do to my channel? After doing that for 1,000 times, do you think people would care? No! People would not care. Yeah. Like, imagine Mr. Beast uploaded 3 hours of video that like he makes video every single day. Like, what I mean is like, it's not... Yeah. At least the 3-hour playing video actually has 3 hours of content, but he just wants more people to sub. Sub doesn't matter at all. That doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. Like, I could honestly lose half of the subscription I have right now and it doesn't, affect my life too much. Subscription doesn't really mean anything nowadays. It's just like achievements. Like, oh, like I feel good I have more subscriber. Yeah. Just sad because of our memories. That is why I'm keeping certain important days VOD as a membership video so that you don't feel like all the memories disappeared. Yeah. Who's going to do it? Do what? You say you're gonna keep the important ones, but certain VODs might have more importance. Again, we can't satisfy everyone. Like, if someone really, really, really wanted to see the VOD, you could go to Twitch, because the VODs on Twitch are not gonna be deleted. Yeah. And if this kills your viewers, then what? Then it was a part of not being able to satisfy everybody. Yeah. Twitch VODs delete because I'm not famous enough. If I'm famous enough, then they wouldn't be deleted. But I understand your reason, but I think making it behind a membership is very inaccessible. A lot of people on other channel for VOD would be better. The reason why they're kept as membership videos is because membership video doesn't hurt algorithm. Like, that's the key point. Like, having VODs in first place is very... Yeah. Okay, also, you have to think from someone who doesn't like me. Imagine someone who doesn't like me, they come into my channel and they click on the live stream section and they see 1,200 videos. How many of those 100 random strangers do you think would click on 1,200 videos? It's like, realistically, not really. Even if someone was like, oh, I want to become Hyomi, they go to the VOD, there's 1,200. Even if they like me, it's very inefficient to have every single like 1,000 video. Oh, thank you, Ren. So that's why it's like condensing is actually better. Thanks so much, Ren, for 5 membership. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. I came into the live like I feel like people don't discover artists from YouTube at all. It's all TikTok nowadays. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much, Ren. Guys, I didn't bring this whole thing up because I wanted to, you know. Okay. VODs aren't getting deleted. They're getting unpublished. So I could still see them and I could pull that up anytime. It's just unlisted so that on the public it wouldn't be able to be seen. Like I wouldn't want to delete them. There's no reason to delete them. I could just keep it up. Yeah. I honestly think you're doing the right thing if you want to grow the channel. Okay, Hosang, we get it. I get the reason and why you did it. But that's a paywall which a lot of people won't be able to afford. If they won't be willing to join membership, it's fine. You know, then it's fine. You're preparing becoming famous, hiding the wrong comments. Actually, I didn't think about this, but that might be a good idea because among those 1,200 VODs, there might definitely be a wrong videos that could be used against me. It might be better for me to take them down so that later, you know, when people like malicious attempt try to dig them up, I don't have them, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah. The thing that rubs people the wrong way is most is not the decision itself, but rather the fact that you blatantly said, if you're loyal enough, you pay. Loyalty is not a measure by money. Be a little mindful of the way you present information because this hurts more than decision for deleting VOD. Other than that, if you do so something for 5 years and it's not working, then go for it. I think you're right. I think it's the sensation that like if you want to see the VOD, like you have to pay. Yeah. I think you're right. I think I said it the wrong way. The reason why I'm changing it to membership is not to make people sign up for membership. Believe it or not. Like this whole thing, I know I might have came off the wrong way. The biggest reason for turning videos into membership video is because they don't hurt the algorithm when it's membership. Because it becomes like a private video, you know. So, and I don't know. I think I kind of delivered it the wrong way. Can you keep the Halloween made one up? Maybe you guys could tell me like a specific title or specific live stream and I could like keep them up. Yeah. I could have them up. It doesn't take anything. Yeah. If I wanted to, if YouTube had that function, I wouldn't have even told you guys. I would have just done all. But they don't have that function. Which I understand from YouTube size because imagine there's a famous channel and one day they change all of their videos into membership video. Then apparently YouTube kind of feels like this is a scam. You know, they're changing their channel into paid only channel. So to prevent that, they don't have that function. Yeah. Which is annoying, but like also makes sense. Yeah. How long would it take to upload a VOD to different channel? I would say like decently an hour per day. Like it would be a dedication of at least 1 hour per day. Yeah. It's not too bad. That's why big streamers are able to do those. You know how, I don't know if you know any like big YouTubers, they have a separate channel just for VODs. And but again, it's like time investment. Like, would I spend 1 hour uploading VOD, or would I spend that for the next album? As in, like, I have to make decision. You know, if I become big enough where the demand for VOD is big, then I'll be able to like hire a specific editor who's in charge of downloading and uploading VOD. Then I think, you know, it could work in that way. Yeah. You're annoying? I'm annoying? I'm sorry. What is this free labor? What free labor? And also, like, you know what made me able to sort of decide this? This is not I'm sure you guys already feel this, but I am actually very determined next year for me to actually grow as a person. Oh, thank you so much, Laurie. Thanks so much, Laurie, for gifting. Thanks so much, Laurie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Yeah, next year I'm really planning, guys. I feel like I've been pretty stagnant for the past few years. And thank you so much, Unaya, for gifting. Thanks so much. Thank you. Thanks so much. And thanks so much, Laurie. I've been very stagnant, and I could tell you guys really honestly. Guys, you know why I've been stagnant? It's because I didn't have the desire to climb up. Believe it or not, I didn't have, how do I say it? When I actually, like, I know when I actually try versus actually not. And stagnant how? Like, we haven't been like growing significantly. I haven't became like 10 times more famous than last year, you know? But I am actually planning to do that next year, you know? But here's the thing, guys. In order to, what if Bree did it? Oh, if there's someone who's voluntarily willing to upload a VOD, then yes, we can make a separate channel where we have all the VODs. Yes. Like, then it solves an entire problem. Here's the thing. I don't know if we could transfer all the 1,200 videos. Like, that's gonna take months. So maybe we could start doing it like from the VOD now on. Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't want, like, here's the thing. I know Brianna said they want to do it. You know, you guys might say that I'm overthinking, but I actually don't want Brianna to do this. You know why? Imagine one day they don't want to do it anymore. Like, oh, it takes too much time, or I have another job and I can't do this. Then what was given as granted, like that, you know, help that she was giving for granted, people are like, why aren't you doing this anymore? You know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is, when they stop doing the favor, people are gonna be like, why aren't you doing the favor anymore? And it's okay, even if they don't say it like that, imagine there's people who already became like accustomed to it. Then, no, I'm being serious. These are very important things, guys. These are very important. Yeah. Because, like, it's not different from the situation right now where the VOD was up and it's not going to be up anymore. Like, there's always disappointment when things are provided and they're suddenly not. You know? If okay, here's the if it's a fan channel, then they wouldn't have a responsibility. It's like if it's like an official Hyosang channel, then there would be like a responsibility to continue. But if there isn't, then there isn't. Like, you know what I mean? But you're not doing us a favor by uploading VODs. That's just a standard because it hasn't been any other way. See, this is exactly what I mean. I've been like I don't want to like emphasize on this part too much. I promise you, I've been doing this was a like I swear this was favor. I promise. This was something that I was doing with the full awareness that it hurts my channel. Like I mentioned it multiple times on stream, like guys, I know leaving this hurts my channel, but I know there's people who watch VOD, so I'm just gonna leave them. Like I've mentioned it multiple times, but now people don't realize it's like, you know, the like what hurts and what doesn't. Yeah. It's all for yourself that you said, but you said like for us like time. That's uncomfortable. I said it is for us because in my head, it really is. There is like a benefit that you are also getting. Like, because you don't get the VODs uploaded right away anymore, there's going to be other benefits that you get. There's going to be other benefit you're able to get. But that's why in my at the end of the day, they're all still available on Twitch. The issue is Twitch deletes them after 2 weeks. They don't if I am like partner with them, but I'm not partner. So that's why, yeah. Can we let her try? Yes, but like what are other benefits, especially if you're too poor to get a membership? Okay, I don't know if this makes sense, but like even if you get a membership, the VODs are not going to be there. 아, 감사합니다. 슬픈 바래님. I see how it could be complicated. You could pay Bree or anyone, then they have responsibility. Or does it VOD delete after 3 weeks? 2 weeks is good enough to catch up if you missed a live. Exactly, like even if we stop doing this on YouTube, it's still available on Twitch. So we don't even need someone to like upload it onto a separate channel because, you know why I'm not doing unlisted video? Because unlisted videos apparently hurt algorithm too. I did not know this. I had to do a research beforehand before making the decision. I was shocked to realize unlisted videos also hurt algorithm. Unlisted is videos that you could only access with link. But apparently those they have a minute effect, not as big as like leaving it public. Leaving it public is like absolutely strong. Yeah. Let Brianna do it. The question is, do they really need to do it when we already have it on Twitch? Like, no, you could do it. You could feel free to do it. But my question is, do we need to do it necessarily? Is Twitch accessible to all countries? Thank you. African American Anonymous? What is that name? But yeah, I think it was my fault. I think it was my immaturity for me to think that like these kind of decisions would be welcomed, when obviously it's not. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm afraid the newbies who joined recently might look at this situation and think like we're always this intense. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, we are intense, but I see, I see. But yeah, that's the change. Oh, that's the change. Was there any other big announcement? I don't know if this is an announcement. I'm almost wrapping. Oh. Okay, this is not just the VOD talk. So, like externally, guys, this might not really. You might not notice it, but internally, I'm making a lot of changes. What I mean by that is, I'm absolutely rethinking the way I make music and the way I approach it, and like I'm working very, 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 very differently. What I mean by that is, on the outside, you might just feel like, basically, I think one of my issue, something I noticed is, I don't even make. Okay, you have to hear me out until the end of this. I don't even make the best art in the world, but I take way too much time trying to fix and focus on things that doesn't majorly affect the music. And as a result, I actually end up losing a grasp of what is important in a song, and I lose the pace and I lose the speed for releasing. So, because here's the thing, guys. If I don't change the way I work, if I work the same way and I just say, next year, guys, I'm going to release a lot of music, nothing's going to change. Do you agree? I have to like fundamentally change the way I approach things if I actually want to change the output I have. So yesterday I was working on a new music. Normally, if I record a guitar part, I would record it for like entire week. I would record and re-record. But I was like, okay, I'm just gonna finish it tonight because even if I do it, it won't make like a big difference whether one day or one week. Like in fact, I actually realized I sometimes stretch out the process unnecessarily. If I tell myself I need to finish it by today, I could do it. But like, so I finished my song. I finished the first track of the piano album yesterday. Like, obviously, I have other tracks finished, but I wrap up the first track. The other ones are also finished. I meant like this one wasn't done yet. And it's like one of the best songs I've written in a while. And I realized, look, I don't need to re-record for like same thing for hours. I think this is actually the reason why I haven't been improving a lot. So, like, basically, you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to do things without thinking too much. Like, if I'm determined to buy glasses, I'm gonna buy it on that day without worrying about it for weeks. If I'm determined to record this guitar section, then I'm just gonna do it on that day. If I'm determined to like change like whether membership video or VOD, then I'm just gonna do it the moment I decide to do it without like worrying about it for months before doing it, not doing it. Because I've been worrying about this for like 5 years, guys. I've been worrying about this since I started streaming. But I was just like, should I do it? Should I not? I just did it. Because I feel like I just need to keep doing things in order for me to like... I have so much stuff to do next year. I have so much stuff to do. I have to like finish the piano album. I have to finish the album art. I have to make the merch. And you know what I mean? Like, we have a lot of things to do. So I can't be stuck with these. Same thing with the distribution company. You know how I told you guys my music is missing from YouTube music and stuff like that on shorts? You know what I decided to do? I decided to give up. I gave up. I already sent them total of like 50 emails. I'm not even joking. I have sent so many emails. So many. And I came to conclusion. Like, spending time on this is not gonna make me a better musician, right? Like, guys, even if I fix this issue, am I gonna become a famous musician? No! So I decided, so what will you do? I just gave up. So I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. And I'm just gonna make sure the music that I'm gonna put out in the future is on there for sure. Because this is an unsolvable problem. It really is. Yeah. How will you put out music with the issue? That's where I have to beg my friends to put me into a better company. Yeah, I have to do that, but I haven't texted them yet. You know why? Because I know they're busy with like holiday stuff. So I'm gonna beg them like maybe tomorrow. Because even like asking for favors and stuff like that, you know how you have to like ask at the right timing? If they're like busy, then you know, they might not have the room in their mind to help. And here's the thing, there's no guarantee that they might be able to help. If they can't help, then I'll just go with another cheaper company and hope that they could fix the problem. But but ultimately, you know what the issue behind all of this is? The issue is not the fact that small company is messing up my music. You know? Like, those aren't the issue. You know what the issue is? The issue is simply the fact that I'm not famous enough. If I was just famous, and if I was just very, very famous musician, then there would be a lot of companies that are willing to help. So my issue is not this. My issue is just need to be more famous. Yeah. Oh, I bought glasses. Yeah. Your stories have been getting popular. So many uploading more videos of those will help. Yeah, that's my plan for next year. My plan for next year is I realized over the years, I realized the videos that I talk get more views than videos that I make music of. It's very sad, but it's also true. So I realized, you always have to do whatever that works. So I need to, what is it? I'm gonna just upload all kind of videos and see how it works out. At the end of the year, I might not even just be a talk tuber. Exactly. I think you need to get your music on a TV show. Like, guys, all of this comes down to like, ultimately, in order for any of these to happen, I just need to somehow do better by myself. So, yeah. But is Webtoon ever coming back? I don't think it ever will, because it goes against copyright. So we wouldn't be able to like have a long vision with it. Yeah. So it's sad, but I don't think we could get it back. But yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. I will head out here for tonight. I could talk more, but we could obviously talk more another day. Is there something else on my mind? There is, but I'll probably like sit by myself and think about it, and then speak before I speak. Like I'll probably take a time to think before I speak. Yeah. When is the VOD thing happening? Like immediately? Well, it doesn't really matter if it's today or tomorrow, but I was doing it, but about like few videos in, I was thinking I could, what is it? Wait until, if you guys have any, yeah. I could wait until like tomorrow or something. Yeah. But like, what? Yeah. Can you wait till after New Year's? Wait, why though? Why though? Like, I just want to know the reason why. Like, what would it make a difference in? Like, are you gonna download the VODs or? I just download a few videos. Okay. I could definitely do that. Yeah. Then I'll keep the VOD up because I've been, it's not an issue because I've been already doing it for past 5 years. Like, it wouldn't like kill me to like do it for a week more. Yeah. Then I'll have it up until the end of the year. I've already privated a lot of videos. I'll go back and unprivate all of them. And then you guys could, what is it? Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't. I'm getting a headache. Hopefully that doesn't make an issue. Thank you so much, Teresa. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for gifting. I haven't seen you forever. Thank you so much for gifting subs. Guys, please apologize to Yosan. No, it's okay. I'm fine. Yeah. Alright, I'll unprivate the videos. So if you guys have anything, then you could download them now. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.